What's going on, Walker Nation? We are back with a video. I know I've been gone for a little while. Obviously, I was getting ready for the Chicago Pro, and I put majority of all my focus into that show. But I want to do just a little recap of the weekend for you guys. I mean, I know you guys already saw it, but I'm just going to get a little in depth of my feelings and, how I think the show went and things like that. First things first, though, as I stated on the video I put on my YouTube, I gotta thank the promoters. I gotta thank the judges, Tim Gardner, Steve Weinberger, Tyler Mannion. These guys made this happen. Despite all the COVID situations and all that jazz, they put on a phenomenal show. And for my pro debut, I'm happy I chose that show because it was very competitive, for one, and it was just perfectly ran. Like, I had a lot of fun doing the show, so I'm very thankful for that. But yeah, so let's talk about prejudging. So at prejudging, they put me on the end. And honestly, I was a little upset. After prejudging was over, I was a little emotional. I gave Matt a hug, and I dropped a couple tears. Because I do felt like I could have been placed higher at prejudging a little bit. But that's out of my control. And after we got back to the hotel, Matt kind of just let me be for a little bit. He knew I was I was a little upset. So he kind of just, let me have my space, clear my head a little bit, because I'm a winner, guys. You know that. I train to win. I train to be a champion. So yeah, I was a little upset. I won't lie. But after, I don't know, it was 10, 15, 20 minutes gone by after being in the hotel, he looks at me, then we have a meal. Then we tried to take a nap, but, my parents came in the room. They were pretty anxious themselves. They're the best supporting people, I love them so much. And then we started to pack up. He looked at me one more time before we left. We packed a little meal, and, I don't know, man. As we're walking into finals, I knew they were going to rejudge. Like, I had a huge feeling like it's not over yet. And I came back to finals with a vengeance. I think I posed harder. I showed more aggression. I think I was a little fuller. And, I moved up 2 spots. I moved up 2 spots. I went from 6th place to 4th place, and that to me, gave me the sign that this is where I belong. I placed 4th behind 3 elite bodybuilders, the top of the top, the veterans. 3 of them are going to the Olympia. Being 4th, right behind Akeem Williams, Justin Rodriguez, Max Charles. Like, these guys, those are the guys, man. And I'm very excited for them to be in the Olympia. I can't wait to see what they bring to the stage. I will be at the Olympia, so I can't wait. And I can't say enough nice things about these guys, especially Justin. Such a family man, so humble, so nice. He gave me, the most upright respect. Max Charles as well. These guys welcomed me. They let me feel comfortable. So those, I'm very happy. And, for my first pro debut, my first experience being on stage with the big boys, again, like I said, I wanted to win, but you know what? It was fun. It really was fun. I got 4th, and to battle it out and even stand next to, Justin Rodriguez on stage was awesome. It's such a great feeling. And I my first pro show, I won prize money, like, that's dope. I won $2,000. Like, that's awesome. And I gave all that to my parents. You know, I wanted them to have that check. You know, um, it was very cool too, because that was one of the main things I wanted to do. Was that was one of the main reasons why I wanted to win. I wanted that big check so I could just hand them the whole fucking thing. But I got money either way. I got 2 grand. And I remember it was right before we were gonna go out to dinner. We went back to the hotel just to drop our bags off. And I put the check on the table, the big check on the table, the fake check. We're on the bed, and I said to them, I said, look, because of you guys, I'm living my dream. I'm doing what I love to do. And I told you, if I'm ever put in a position where I'm able to give back, I'm going to. And I said, I want you guys to have this whole check. And the expression on both my mom and dad's faces was just absolutely priceless. And that was probably the highlight of the night for me. Like, to be able to give back to the people that supported me since day one. Like, it really doesn't get better than that. And hopefully, I can reach a point where I can continue to keep giving back to them like that, because they're the best. They really are the best, and I love them dearly, and that's never gonna change. But yeah, we fought hard at finals, and we came back fourth, and it was great. Looking, after getting settled in, relaxing, letting everything sink in, I put on. I looked better than North Americans. I was harder. I was drier. I was leaner, fuller. I was everything I said I was going to be. I was. And I'm very happy with the package me and Matt brought. And honestly, guys, with Matt, I'm more than happy to be able to just share these experiences with him, and I believe me and him together are going to go to the top. We're going to rise to the top. And once we get to the top, I believe we're going to stay at the top. I really do. This is the beginning of something special. And I'm ecstatic. I really am ecstatic. But I'm sure you guys are also wondering what I ate after the show as well. So to give y'all a little breakdown, Matt's wife, who is a phenomenal cook, a phenomenal baker, she baked me like a huge tray of cookies, like this big. I ate half that. It was a lot of cookies. And then we went to the Cheesecake Factory. I ate too much of the brown bread to even tell you how much I ate. That's how much I ate. And then I got a bacon cheeseburger with an egg on top. Listen, you have to put the egg on top. The egg just is like the fine finish to a burger, the egg on top. You have to do it. And I got 2 orders of fries. And of course, I had to get my favorite, the red velvet cheesecake. So good. So after that, we went back to the hotel. And I pretty much didn't sleep all night. I never sleep the night of a show. The adrenaline and all that, like I just never sleep. I don't know about how you guys do it, but I can't sleep. So I got up around 6:15, took a shower, did my morning digilance, and I weighed myself. I only put on like 3 pounds. I'm like, this is nothing. So I finished the rest of the tray of cookies. Those cookies were fire. I was only gonna have one, and I was like, I'm gonna have another. And the next thing I know, there's one left. So I'm just like, fuck it, we're just gonna eat it. Then I went out to breakfast with my family and Matt's family. We had a great big breakfast together, good bonding experience as well. That was the first time my mom got to meet Matt's wife and the kids. So I was very happy about that. We had a good time together. Great, like I said, great bonding experience. Then after that, we went back to the hotel. We packed up, packed some meals. We went and trained legs, took me to the airport. And then, I flew back home, and I've been pretty much back on my regular schedule. I don't stop training. I don't stop doing anything. This is what I love. This is what I do. I still get up, do my cardio every morning. I have the same training schedule. We're eating them, adding food back in now. But this is what I love, guys. This is like it. And I gotta thank all of you that support me. I have to thank all of you that continue to support me and continue to be faithful to me. It really means a lot. It really does, guys. And I just want y'all to personally know that from me, how much it truly means. And I want to thank Matt specifically. Like that's my brother. I think we work well work amazing as a coach and client, but that's family, man. Like, he is my brother. I am going to finish my career out with him, and I think together our world is just endless. I want to thank Dom as well, the owner of Revive. He allowed me to be a part of his world, his dream, his goals. He let me in, and I'm very thankful to have him in my corner, and I consider him like a brother as well. I love that guy a lot as well. But I also thank my sponsors, Revive, Raw, especially Trifecta, coming in clutch with the most amazing food for the show. They came in huge clutch. That food was there the moment I got to the hotel. I was so happy. But yeah, it's back to the grind. I spoke to a couple of the judges, got some feedback on what we need to work on, what we need to adjust, what we need to make sure we come back better with. They want me to add some more sweep to the legs, work on upper chest, work on my front lat spread and back lat spread as well. So with Matt moving down here in a couple of weeks, he's going to be able to be with me every day. So we're going to work to make sure that I am perfected for the next show. We somewhat have a game plan set. I don't want to say too much just in case plans change, but we do have something already in motion. So, again, I just want to thank all of you who support me. It means a lot. And yeah, guys, this is only the beginning. Remember that. This is just the beginning. Walker Nation out, baby.